What is going on, everybody? It is the Naughty Investor here, and in today's video we're going to look at Bitcoin because, as we know, Bitcoin often has a large effect on the entire cryptocurrency market. So if you're ever trying to look at the market as a whole, it's always a decent option to just look at Bitcoin and how Bitcoin's doing, because even though it's not, completely connected, Bitcoin to altcoins, there is some type of link there. Okay, so we're gonna look at Bitcoin in today's video. So if you're a Bitcoin investor or an altcoin investor or both like I am, then this video should be of some benefit to you. So let's get into it. Firstly, we're going to put up our moving average. Well, firstly, we're going to close out this stupid ad. Firstly, we're going to put up our moving average. And what do you guys think I'm going to do? 200-day all the way. We're going to put a 200-day moving average. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker so you guys can see it. And here we go. Now we have up a 200-day moving average. Now I already had this trend line drawn, and this is just, it's a simple downward trend line. I have 3-point contact, as you guys can see. 1, 2, 3. So it's a very strong trend line. It has a, meaning because it has 3-point contact, you have to give more weight to it versus a trend line that only has 2-point contact. So 3-point contact, really good trend line. Really 4-point if you want to count the final one, but I'm not really sure whether or not you want to count that in determining how many points of contact it has, but whatever. And so this is bullish. If we're just looking at the trend line itself and we see that we break a bearish trend line, that of course is a bullish signal, right? We have this downward trend line and Bitcoin breaks above it. We break through it, right? So that alone is good news. However, we have some bearish news too. So we have a bullish breakout right here where I circled, but then we have some bearishness over here. What happened over here? Over here, we have what's called a double top, where Bitcoin tested the 200-day moving average, failed, came back down. Moved sideways a bit, tested it again, failed, and came back down. And now we're right about here. So it really is a very mixed market, okay, for Bitcoin and for cryptocurrency. However, I am still very bullish long term. I'm just making this video to try and give you guys some tips about the coming weeks and months, right? So long term, I'm still a permabull, meaning I'm still permanently bullish on blockchain because I recognize, as a technology enthusiast, as someone who's been involved in cryptography, I recognize the value of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. It's something I'm very passionate about. So long term, years, a year down the line, 2 years, 3 years, I'm very bullish. However, in the coming weeks, I'm not bearish at all. I'm not saying I'm bearish. I'm just saying it's a very mixed market. I mean, we have a bullish trend break and then the bearish double top, right? And let's pull up some RSI and look where we are in that department. I think we're more towards selling. Yeah, of course, we're more on sell side action, which is good, meaning that eventually this is going to give up, meaning the selling pressure is going to give up, and we're going to start moving more towards buying. So I would be a little bit more nervous if RSI was like in overbuying territory, like up here. If RSI was over there, I'd be a bit more bearish because that means we're in overbuying, we're ready for a pullback, versus we're more moving towards overselling, meaning we're going to have a bounce soon, a significant bounce, because once we get into overselling, selling can't go on forever. Eventually selling stops. So, and if you're looking for past data on RSI, just, look right here. We were all oversold, right? Overselling, and look straight up top, right over here. And then we crash right down. So that's what happens when you get into overbuying territory. And when you got in the bottom and you're in overselling, I might have said overselling over here before, I apologize, but this is overbuying, this is overselling. When you get into overbuying, get ready for a pullback. When we get into overselling, get ready for a bounce. That's kind of the general way to look at it. It's not something that indefinitely is the case, but it is something that is a general trend, especially with cryptocurrency and small cap stocks. So that's the current state of Bitcoin. Very mixed market. We need to give it more time. I will also just pull up a MACD indicator as well, just so we are in that. But it's if you are in Bitcoin right now. I would just be hodling at this point. If you haven't gotten into Bitcoin, you might want to wait a bit. Maybe there's more of a pullback, but it's kind of hard to determine because we have so many mixed signals. Mixed signals causes confusion for traders. And sometimes the best thing you could do when there's a mixed signal is just wait on the sideline, wait for some more indefinite market moves. That's the best thing you could do, people. I've been in this market for years now, and I've seen periods like this before. When it's a mixed market, it could go either way. We could go to the moon or we could crash down another 20%. So, just to conclude, I'm very bullish on crypto long term. I'm very bullish on Bitcoin long term, very bullish on ETH, NEO, XRP, Monero. I'm very bullish on most of the coins long term. But in the short term, it's a mixed market. I'm not bearish, but I'm not bullish short term either. I'm kind of just giving it some time to see where things head. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it informative. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, share it. Check out my other trading videos. I will link in the description, and have a great day. Peace out.